More than 44 million Americans have student loans, totaling more than $1.5 trillion. Families everywhere feel the pinch as tuition costs continue to soar. However, there is help, and sometimes that help comes from people who have their own powerful stories. As Carolina Impact's Jason Terzis tells us, 130 students at Central Piedmont Community College started college this fall debt-free.
There's a lot to celebrate when 130 plus students earn a full scholarship to college. But when one of the major benefactors shares her personal story, her why for wanting to help those students, it's powerful.
I might look like I have it all together, but growing up, I was an underachiever. I was a disappointment to my parents and to my teachers.
While some people may look at Sally Gambrell Bridgeford and hear of her family roots, they may assume she's had a charmed life. But like many, she's had her share of struggles.
I was an alcoholic and drug addict.
She started drinking when she was just 11, and by the time she got to college, Sally was drug addicted.
Freshman year for me was 4 years of my life.
But she had help to kick those habits, and by 24 had her life back in order.
Since then, I have been sober and clean for 35 years.
Was able to find my way back to school, was able to finish school, was able to go and get a master's degree.
But believe me, when I go back to my high school, I shocked a lot of people. They didn't think I was gonna make it.
It's overcoming that adversity that makes Sally want to give back.
Because people helped me make it. I didn't make it on my own.
This is year 3 of Central Piedmont Community College's Opportunity Scholars Program, the school partnering with local donors who provide scholarships to students who may not otherwise be able to attend college.
This past May, we had our first graduating class. They're outpacing their colleagues and their peers in terms of GPA, so they're doing a fantastic job.
The full ride scholarships pay for everything from tuition and textbooks.
And we're looking at textbook prices. It's pretty high.
To backpacks, even Chromebooks. Over a 5-year period, the Gambrell Foundation is providing 3,500 laptops to Central Piedmont students.
And I was like, free? Like, what? It was a huge, like, okay.
They've never even, some of them, imagined that they were going to get an opportunity to go to college. And so for somebody to make an investment in them and not ask for a thing in return, except take the opportunity, run with it, and go make something great of yourself.
Of the 75 freshman Opportunity Scholars, 25 are being sponsored by the Gambrell Foundation.
At first, I had no idea who they were. Like, I don't want to say that in a disrespectful way, I just didn't know who they were.
Started in the 80s, the foundation's mission is to help bridge the gap of inequities in society.
The foundation was started by my mom. It was part of her family tradition to give back to the community wherever they operated the business Belk stores. So her father would help open churches, give buildings for schools. So she was just raised that way, and I was raised that way.
Sally's mom, Sarah Belk Gambrell, is the daughter of W.H. Belk Sr., founder of the Belk department stores. Celebrating her 100th birthday last year, Sarah is still going strong, but it's Sally who now runs the foundation.
All the different things that some of us get, it's referred to now as social capital, that a lot of us get, that some people don't get.
Sally knows not everyone has the means like she did, whether financial or personal support, to overcome life's obstacles.
That's why I'm in this.
I wouldn't say she was like privileged, but I had like this initial perception of her. I understand that she's human, and like I shouldn't pass judgment so quickly. But after listening to her, I could tell that, she genuinely meant what she was saying.
Perhaps no student exemplifies what the Opportunity Scholars Program is all about better than Amia Frazier. Just 2 weeks before graduating high school, a falling out with her mother led to Amia being out on the streets.
Fast forward to May 26th, I'm homeless. It was, I don't want to say traumatizing, because that's basically what it was, to be blunt about it. It was traumatizing, and there's still a lot to unpack today, even just talking about it.
Between a hotel and temporary housing, Amia is getting by, but navigating real-life issues most 18-year-olds don't have to deal with.
Because a lot of kids at my age, they're not worried about paying your rent or having to use food stamps to get groceries and stuff. They're not worried about that because they have a home with either their parents.
That's why being a Gambrell Opportunity Scholar means so much to Amia. Without it, there's no way she'd be able to afford college.
It's heartwarming because, when we was at the reception and they came and they were genuine, happy for us, and they were all they care about is education and making sure that everyone is able to afford an education and stuff like that, so it means a lot.
Sally and Amia may not know each other's story, but they're now connected, and that means something to each of them.
It's an honor to be able to give back.
Yeah, it came at a good time too. So that's why it really means more, and that's why I'm gonna do my best to like succeed in class and push through.
And our philanthropic partners are making an investment not only in them, but they're making an investment for what they believe in that this college can do for our community. And so we are so thankful for that.
Investing in the future, investing in students who may not otherwise have the chance. That's what the Opportunity Scholars Program is all about. For Caroline Impact, I'm Jason Terzis reporting.
So excited for that opportunity for those young people. Thanks so much, Jason. This is the third year for the Opportunity Scholarships. It's available to graduating students from Garinger, Harding, Vance, West Charlotte, West Mecklenburg, and some other CMS high schools.